The subject of mass immigration, illegal migration, asylum seeking, refugees, it's still very much a valid, serious concern for the people in this country. People don't understand why the government are spending billions on these people, despite the fact that they are quite literally breaking the law by coming here. I'm talking, of course, about the illegal migrants crossing the Channel every day in their thousands and not even being returned to France. Yes, it is actually a crime to enter this country illegally, but Labour being Labour, and Labour being under Keir Starmer, have made it perfectly legal. Well, kind of. They've changed the term illegal migrants to irregular migrants, therefore removing any criminality out of it, and that's bloody cheeky. Now, this video is about Labour's spending, and according to polls, 56% of voters think Labour were dishonest about their tax plans during the election. Now, during the election, the Tories just didn't even try. And Labour tried very hard. They lied. Everything about their manifesto is a lie. They haven't kept to any of it, and they've added a few policies which people think they wouldn't do. They said they would crack down on criminal smuggler gangs. They haven't. They said they would clear backlog and end hotel use. They haven't. They said they'd have a new agreement with France. They haven't. Instead, by simply giving these people asylum, Keir Starmer has thrown open the borders and removed the Rwanda plan. Now, the Rwanda plan was crap anyway, but it was a form of deterrent. At least it was something. But there's no deterrent now. Nothing. And so over they come in their thousands, and they're dying to get here, quite literally. A boat sank the other day and a few people drowned. And that's on Labour, that's on Keir Starmer, and that's on the refugees welcome lot. And so now, because of this, people are trying to find out just how much money Keir Starmer and the Labour Party are spending, which is our money. It's taxpayers' money. And that's the thing with socialists. They're very blasé with people's money, aren't they? And how much they're spending on these people to house them. And here's the thing. So much for being open and transparent, as Keir Starmer promised during the election. He wants no talk of it. He is trying to block all information about funding for illegal migrants. Now, we've heard figures around the £6 to £8 billion mark when it comes to housing them, feeding them, giving them pocket money, etc., which, in my opinion, is 6 to 8 billion too much. If you come here illegally, you should be turned back straight away. And illegal migrants need to see other illegal migrants being made to turn back as well. I think that's the only deterrent. We need to know who these people are. We need to know where they've come from. Because at the moment, we haven't got a clue. There are countless videos on social media of these people just ditching their identification papers, passports over the edge of the boats into the channel, therefore making them anonymous. And they could be whoever the hell they want. I remember working in the prison service years ago, and we would have people in the system who were older than they said they were, and they languished in juvenile and youth detention centres and prisons. Now, even though these men, they looked really young, they were in their 40s, 50s, and the authorities just took that to face value. For all we know, they could have been perverts, some of them preying on young lads, and there they were, locked up with them. But for some reason, Keir Starmer and the Labour Party, they want to keep this a secret now. They have full control over the public finances. There's no real opposition to them in Parliament, so they can do what they want. And they would rather, it seems, spend more money on illegal migrants, etc., than the pensioners in this country who've worked all their lives to prop this state up, and now they're taking their winter fuel allowance off them to pay for all this. It makes you wonder whose side this government is on, doesn't it? Even the previous Tory government under Rishi Sunak, they tried to hide the numbers of illegal migrants crossing the Channel, and people who were filming them in Dover coming over on Border Patrol boats and RNLI boats, they were getting arrested. Why is that? It's high strangeness, isn't it? And when you hide things from people, people think all sorts. But in this instance, I think they're right. When government starts hiding things from their people, they become a regime. And when that regime gets away with too much, it becomes a dictatorship. And a dictatorship, especially a socialist one, it never bodes well to its people. And there we go, I'm Paz49. Make of that what you will. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, then just do it. And I'll see you at the next video. Roger Trout.